Welcome back, everybody, to PVK TV. Medeiros Productions here with my guest Anthony Medeiros. Hope you enjoy the show. Big matchup this past weekend against the Western Connecticut Militia. You know, good powerhouse team. They had a good running game, good passing attack, so we were able to take on, you know, their players. But what was your emotions before the game, Anthony? You know, what'd you do to get ready at practice?
Yeah, so we have a regular practice on Thursdays, like we normally do. Really just routine practice. We knew it was a big matchup, the Big South, and AAA is always a hard game. Definitely high caliber teams down in the South, no matter who you play out of there. But I mean, just normal stuff. I think now we're trying to get back to the basics where we can, you know, just form tackling, you know, just the normal basics that we would go through in the beginning of the season. I think we're just trying to keep that little routine during practice, so come game time we can be ready for the bigger teams. Now, I mean, in AAA, there's not really a game you can really take off. No. All these games are really just big games. I mean, we have the divisional games that definitely are bigger, but definitely we want to show, especially with us, we want to show that we belong in AAA. So preparing practice is definitely an important thing.
Yeah. So we talked last week about, you know, fixing a couple of miscues that we needed to work on. You know, the offense was a big thing that we tried to work on, and we did tremendous this week in the game. We lost a big injury. Josh Moore was not able to play with us this past week, which definitely was a tough loss, but Anthony was here to fill in the shoes. So how did that go? Your first game back in a while, I know that, but you know, how did it go for you?
Yeah, so for me, I mean, it's been just about 3 years since the night first started. Since I played, and I was definitely nervous when I saw Josh come off, but I mean, I've been trying to prepare myself to get back into the groove, trying to get myself ready for AAA ball. I mean, last time I played, it was single A, and I've always, you know, obviously thought highly of myself when it comes to my abilities, but I mean, after coming off of an injury, you know, I was definitely nervous on really putting the test at this level. But yeah, I mean, coming into the game, it was definitely nerve-wracking. It was definitely it was unfortunate to see Josh go down.
Yeah.
Josh is our left tackle, and he's an outstanding blocker. I mean, definitely will hurt us if he can't you know, recover. I think he will, but I mean, I thought I was ready. It felt good to be out there again. But yeah, I mean, hopefully Josh can recover soon.
Yeah, I noticed you had a tough matchup against Joe Barnett, one of the good DNs in the league. You know, you were able to hold your own for a little bit. You know, he got through you a couple times. He had a great game, but how was it going up against one of the top DNs in the league? Explain that. Yeah. Obviously, it was tough, but you know.
Joe's you know, aside from the football field, he's a great guy. You know, we've talked a few times outside of football. But I mean, going up against him, he's quick off the line. He sometimes lines up as a cornerback, and you wouldn't know that he's coming in, but it's a little frustrating. But Joe's definitely one of the top out there. I know that, not just because I went against him this week, but because, you know, just watching film, seeing him out there, I know he's a player to watch on defense. Definitely not a quiet player at all either. He'll let you know when he gets you. He'll let you know if you held him. He'll let you know, anything really. Good guy though. Definitely someone to watch coming off the end. He definitely has a lot of speed coming down. So definitely hard to get out there.
So before we get into the highlights, I was able to catch the Militia's entrance, which is awesome. I loved every minute of it. Loud noises coming through a big helmet. So we'll show you that, and then we'll get right into the highlights.
And here they are, your Western Connecticut Militia.
You are now being struck down by the Titans.
All your bros life, offense life, defense life, house call life, it's score life, and it's down life, and it's down life, and it's down life.
Let's go! Let's go, come on, guys. Let's go.
Nightlife on three! Nightlife on three! 1, 2, 3! Hey!
being struck down by the Titans.
So the final score ended up being Militia 30, Knights 14. You know, tough game. Their running attack was much impressive. We definitely were looking forward to it, but we didn't know it was going to be as good as it was. You know, so congratulations to you guys, the Militia. What was your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, so I mean, coming in, we knew they had an O-line, a good O-line, I should say.
Big boys.
Yeah, definitely. They sealed the ends really well. They're always blocking to the whistle. You know, they do their absolute best to make sure that there's no negative yards out there, whether it be with the quarterback keeping it or their running backs running all over the place. Definitely have some big backs over there that are definitely somebody you have to watch out for because they'll definitely kill you out there.
They ran the option very well against us, that's for sure. You know, the QB, Kevin Olberg, is awesome QB. He has a great arm, great accuracy, and was able to run. He definitely not afraid to get hit, that's for sure. When he wasn't running, he was able to give it to Lionel, which it ended up being the player of the game for them, obviously. He had over 200 rushing yards on us, 3 touchdowns, 2 amazing runs, which you see in the clips. You know, he had a hell of a game. I was able to catch up with him for an interview, so we're going to take a look at that real quick, and then we'll get into some more.
How y'all doing? It's LA, aka Flex. Wow, in the game, it was a must-win game for us, man. Like my man Tim man just said, we came out a little bit under the weather, not really ready to play, you know, but our running game got it started for us, and we just kept rolling from there.
Yeah, you had at least over 100 yards. You know, your legs must be tired, don't you think?
I mean, it is what it is, man. It wasn't all me. Most of that, it was just O-line, and my receiver is just stalk blocking for me when I'm out there out on the field. So it wasn't all me. It was just a team effort on offense.
It's a good thing we got to see our offense clicking this week. You know, we definitely been looking forward to that, which was awesome. DeMar Smith had a great game. Player of the game, by the way. He went 14 for 33, threw for over 250 yards, had 2 touchdowns. He did throw 2 picks, but, you know, that was towards the end of the game, but it's all right, you know. It was a great game, so, you know, congratulations to you, Mar. We do have a co-player of the game, which ended up being Marquis Goon City Eberhardt. So, you know, congratulations to you, Marquis. You had 7 catches, 65 yards, and a touchdown, so, you know, congratulations to you. But, you know, it was good to see the offense clicking. It definitely was. We weren't able to establish the run game like we wanted to, but the passing game definitely got going, and DeMar definitely kept his head open, you know, looking around, making the right decisions, and he had a great game, you know. Anything you want to say about DeMar?
Well, I mean, DeMar, he's definitely establishing himself within our organization. He's always, you know, off the field, he's trying to watch film, definitely trying to work on everything that he can to get better. You know, we kind of threw him into the fire by having him start quarterback for us. But I mean, he's definitely doing his part as much as he can. A lot of times, you know, he might be running for his life because we are playing, you know, very good teams out there. And I mean, you know, he's really just being able to break down a little bit better week after week. He's getting better. He's able to, you know, read coverages and whatnot. And now we're starting to get the ball to the receivers and have them make plays, try to make things easier than they have to be. A lot of times, you know, when a first-year quarterback will come in, he's not a first-year quarterback, but for us, when you come in, you know, you try doing too much. I think now we're just getting back down to the basics, letting our playmakers do what they can, because we definitely have a lot of playmakers that when they get the ball, they can make it happen.
And 3 extra points and 3 field goals. You know, he said he wanted to hit 7 against us. We only shut him down to 3, so that was a good thing. One of the field goals was over 40-plus yards. You know, he is a great kicker. You know, so congratulations to you, Andy. You had a great game. So we definitely had a tough time on defense this past week. You know, giving up that at least 200 yards rushing to Lionel, and you know, their passing attack wasn't as well as we thought it would be, but they definitely did rush on us with those big boys up front. But you know, this week Kev will definitely go in there and fix the things that he knows that need to be fixed. So, you know, make sure the defensive players, you know, you watch your film, you know, listen to Kev, and hopefully we can fix our mistakes. But we, you know, throughout the game we had a lot of mistakes. You know, we had a lot of drop passes that definitely could have been for touchdowns. You know, a lot of bad reads. You know, a lot of you know, our blocking wasn't 100%. Defense just let this guy run all over us. So, you know, I'm pretty sure we'll get to it and we'll be all right this week. But
yeah, I mean, Kev won't let that happen again. I mean,
no, I don't think so.
We're going to definitely go up some big offenses. We still have to play the Panthers. You know, but I mean, Kev will. These are things that we can fix. These are things that are able to, you know, we're able to improve off of. You know, we can watch the tape, we see what we did wrong. Definitely, there was a lot of things that we were, you know, we were definitely missing. Spaz Rivera at safety. You know, he usually comes in and cleans up a lot of tackles for us on special teams or defense. Yeah. But I mean, there's a lot of things in there that we can fix. So I mean, we're really not worried about it. We're out of character a lot of times. You know, we had players out there that usually weren't doing things. You know, missing tackles when they normally don't. You know, things like that. I mean, there's definitely stuff we're gonna fix, and Kev definitely won't allow that, because that. You know, that was probably his defense's worst performance ever as a Knight. So I mean. Yeah. He's not going to allow that again.
Yeah, arm tackling does not help. I'm pretty sure everybody knows that, so we'll definitely get back to the basics at practice this week and take care of that. I was able to catch up with our captain, Marquis Brace for a quick interview. So we'll take a look at that. And after that, I was able to catch up with Travis Jackson, one of our running backs. So take a look at those real quick, and we'll be right back.
Marquis Brace.
So Marquis, what was your thoughts on the game?
I thought it was a tough game. Tough loss, definitely. We got to come out in defense, hitting, fired up, and we got to do a better job, man. Just gelling as a team. It's a long season ahead of us, but we'll get it together. I'm confident in the coaching staff and offense to defense, as well as special teams. We got to come out, play hard. Hartford Whalers next week, so that's all I'm focused on now.
You anything we could do better to improve the defense, though?
I'll say we gotta come up as linebackers and feel better. Sometimes it's hard for us to see out there. We just gotta keep playing our gaps, hit them harder, and wrap up.
Travis Jackson, 26, UK.
So what's your thoughts on the game, Travis?
I thought it was a beautiful game, man. It was a football game. Somebody had to lose. Unfortunately, it was us. Hard-fought game, well of a battle. We had a little bit of communication problems, but every game we've been getting better. So this was a learning experience. Most thing is communicating with each other. If we get 100 people, if we get everybody at practice, so that everybody can know their positions and everybody can trust each other, and everybody can know what they're doing, then we'd be all right, man. It's just communication is really our thing right now. We gotta learn how to trust each other, communicate better. Next week we got the Whalers, big game for us. We're coming off a loss, so be ready, man. Be ready, cause I'm ready to eat. Ready to eat. PK all day.
So on the plus side of the game, we were able to hold our good friend Jason Davis to 0 catches. Sorry, Jason, I told you I wasn't going to throw it in there, but I did. You know, one ball was definitely dropped, the other one hit your chest. You could have caught it, but it's all right. But anyway, we'll get into your interview first.
Jay Davis, number 5, a.k.a. the Tin Man.
So can I get your thoughts on the game, Jason?
The score is 30-14, but it's way closer than that. We came into this game knowing the last 2 games that the PVK had was 6 points scored in the last 2 games, so we were on a high on that. But we came out here, and these dudes ready to rock, and they was off the rip. They scored first. They banged first. I don't know if they scored, but the momentum was on their hands first. And we had to get it back. We stayed in the ground game. They shut our passing game down. Basically, was really nothing going on there. But my man 2-2, Lionel, 3 years ago, MVP, he came through for us big. And it was a sloppy game, but the run game took it over. You know, that's what I say with the whole flow of the game, basically.
So anything you guys can improve on after this victory?
I think we got to improve on coming out off the rip. I mean, if you look at our wins with the Panthers or even that comeback with the Chiefs, we're waiting too long to get it started. And I think for that's saying that we're not coming out fired up like I said before. PVK came out here ready. When I got here, I said about like 6 o'clock, these niggas was already on the field. I didn't mean to say the N-word. Sure. These guys were already on the field, already in the stretches and already ready to rock. So when that mentality's like that, I think as a team we got to get better like that. You know, preparation. You know, just because we put out a helmet and do all the stuff we do, all that hype, it don't mean nothing because, you know, put them helmets on, you know, Springfield, Connecticut, anywhere you go and people want to rock, so you got to be ready to go off the rip.
All right, last question I got from the fans. Is your beard real?
Ha ha! Ha ha! The beard! It give me no ego powers. But check it. The beard was the Tin Man's way of saying, listen, man, what can I do to make a stance to say that, look it, man, these Panther dudes ain't running the whole league and somebody gonna beat them. My beard is for the whole league. My beard is elite. My beard is AAA, it's AA, it's single A. It's everybody except the CTP Panthers. I can't stand them dudes, all right? So other than that, the beard is real. I toggle it like this and do all that to it. I'm gonna braid it for the, matter of fact, Leo, for the Chiefs game, I'm braiding my beard and I'll make you take it out after the game. How about that? I'm gonna battle rap you. I'm gonna say, hold on. Let's leave it like this, yo. When it comes to the Chiefs with Leo, I know it's saying about Leo like that, but Leo tried to tell me and him, it's like Jordan versus Bird. I said, nah, Leo, this is practice. This is Jordan versus Kerr. Peace.
Definitely one of the best interviews I've probably ever got. You know, thanks, Jason, for, you know, talking to me. I do appreciate that. You know, definitely a good guy. On and off the field, he's all over the place. What we are enjoying right now, which everybody knows, the little form battle going on between him and my friend Leo. Good stuff. I wish I could show you guys, but I'm not going to show you guys that yet. But him and Leo are definitely going at it with a little rap battle. I'm definitely giving it to Jason right now, because you're going to get that work. We'll just say that. That's been in my head for the past couple of days. So if you want to check us out, you know, join us at the game at Weaver High School at 5 o'clock where we kick off against the Whalers. You know, what are you looking forward to the most about playing these Whalers? You know, they're definitely not the same team we've seen before. We used to scrimmage them, back in the day, but they're definitely not the same. Definitely a little bit better. What are you looking forward to the most about playing them?
I mean, any team that comes out of Connecticut, they always have ball players.
All the time.
When it comes to the Whalers, I know that they have some very skilled players that can definitely change the game at any point in time. They definitely have a no-quit attitude in them. So anytime, even if you're up on them, they're still going to get at it with you. But I mean, it's a divisional game. It's a big game for both teams. Right now, we sit at the top of our division. We're 2-2 right now. 1-0 in the division. So are they. They're just struggling on the out of league games.
Yeah.
But I mean, we're looking forward to it. I mean, it's definitely a must-win for both sides. So we know it's going to be an intense game. It's going to be a rival. It's our first time playing an actual game with them. We've played them preseason before. They always are looking for competition in preseason. So we definitely have already seen them. In preseason. Obviously, that's preseason. But I mean, right now, we're just trying to stay focused. Coming off of a loss is always hard. You always want to come back with some revenge. But I mean, in this case, it's a divisional game, a must-win. We need to win, and we need to show up to practice and prove that we really want to win. I think we have the right players to win any game this season. I mean, it's just when we want to show up. So I mean, we didn't show up against the Militia for all 4 quarters, and the final score showed it. So I mean, going into a divisional game, we need to be there for all 4 quarters and make it happen.
As of right now, we're going to do our usual. We'll show the top 5 plays of our Knights and end the show off like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed the show. We'll be back next week. Thanks to Anthony for coming, and we'll see you guys next week. Thank you.
You are now being struck down by the Titans.
Medeiros Productions 2014.